So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're taking a look at this Scania, well the next generation Scania Rework mod. So let's get straight into it. So this mod is accessible from the truck dealer as usual. You've just got loads more features which we'll go through now. So starting off with cabins, you got normal or high line. Obviously you can go up to the top line if you want, but you'd have to select the different truck. We've got some different sort of chassis configurations here. If you take a look at the tanks, the mod adds some new variations down here, as you can see, which is quite nice. You've got the detail going on down there, tag lifts, V8 versions. Show you the other side as well. But yeah, you got loads of different options. Also an 8x4, but I believe that's standard anyway. If we just select this one for now. Engines, I believe it adds some new Euro 5 engines, but I'm not sure why you'd want a Euro 5 in a modern truck anyway. I believe we get the 380, the 440 and the 620 V8, but I'd just pick a Euro 6 anyway. Transmissions, these are all pretty standard. I usually go for the 6-speed because it's really quick shifting in automatic mode, and these trucks are automatic now anyway, so if you want to play it realistic, you'd play in automatic mode. On the interior, I don't believe anything has changed really. This seems all standard SCS new Scania interior, which isn't bad. I'd like to see an all black version. That's sort of the closest, but maybe a black headlining would be nice, especially with the V8 version. But I believe you can get a mod for that anyway. We've got some coded colours in here, which is nice, so nice to know that these are realistic colours. You also got all the DLC colours as well. Bit of lag there for some reason. Starting off down the bottom, got the lower grille guards. You have then got a number plate on there. Some of these don't really... Oh, there is a number plate holders. That's cool. I like that. You have then got the lower bumper. I don't think anything has changed with that though. Radar sensor. Now that's cool. That's something we don't get on the SCS versions. Have it plastic or paint. So yeah, that's quite a nice bit of detail down there. Then got bull bars, which I don't like on this truck anyway. Now it's important to note I don't have the Scania DLC from SCS, so I can't change anything with the grills, but if you had the Scania DLC, you'd be able to change a lot more of this, so just bear that in mind. Got the lights there. See, I can't change anything with that, whereas if you had the DLC you could. Up here what we got, oh, so you can have yellow lights up there, which is unusual. Probably prefer the sort of white LED in my opinion. I think it looks a lot more modern like that. That's all pretty standard, and then this isn't standard. Look at this. If you go over to the other side, you got the intake over there. The amount of different options for the aero piece, it's crazy, and I kind of like the design of the intake there. Looks quite nice. Down the side we have got the exhaust. That's all standard SCS stuff, I think. You've then got what do you call them? Mine's gone blank. Side skirts. I believe these have been tweaked and added to slightly. Around the back, this has definitely been changed. You've got the I can't speak today. You've got the wheel arches. There we go. I really, hang on, that's not right, is it? There we go. I really like these. I just think it works a lot better when you've got the full paint. Yeah, I'm not too sure about it, to be honest. Around the back you've got the number plate holder again, which is nice. All the different options for like the backlights. You've got some MAN lights if you want them for some reason. But anyway, around at the bottom you just got some mud flaps. Up here we've got the wheel arches. we've got a cover there, next generation V8 cover, very nice. And then door handles, window surrounds, and then the rest of it is on the inside. Now I don't believe anything has really changed on the inside. You just got all the standard cabin accessories. Nothing really going on in here. Believe that's new, don't quote me on that though. A little Scania air freshener, I guess, I'm not too sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to meet you outside once I've configured this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here we are, all fully configured. Now I've gone for a sort of basic spec in a way, sort of solid paint, all plastic parts around the edge. But I do have the V8 in there, so they spent all the money on the engine and haven't left much for the exterior, but I still think it looks smart. Just a bit of a workhorse really. The colour sort of clashes with the trailer, but yeah, in isolation I think this looks really good. But anyway, let's get on the road. We've got a V8, hopefully we can pull out in time. 6-speed auto. How heavy is this trailer? 22 tons, so not the lightest trailer in the world. I think we'll turn the lights on, because I think it's law in Scandinavia. I do have the little wooden Scania thing, which is quite cool. Again, I do believe that comes with this mod, but I'm just not 100% sure, 99% sure. Right, let's turn left here. I didn't go with any of the Euro 5 engines because, yeah, again, I don't really see the point of them, because I'm not even sure if this truck is available in real life with Euro 5. I'm pretty sure it's just Euro 6 only, but again, I might be wrong about that. But yeah, it's everything you'd expect from this truck. It's so smooth to drive, especially with the 6-speed. I know I'll keep going on about it, but I really do think that's the best transmission for this. Obviously you can go in like manual mode, but these trucks aren't available with a manual anymore, so I just think if you want to play it realistic, you've just got to have it in auto, because you've got the auto gear selector up there, and it just looks a bit weird when you don't have it in auto and you're using a manual, and you can see the auto gear selector there. Obviously you can go for a manual if you want to play it sort of more fun in a way, but I just like to have it how it is in real life. But we're turning off here. It still looks really good though, doesn't it, this truck? I think it's been out probably 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. Looks really, really good. Still think it's probably the best looking truck on the market. With this and the Volvo, this probably just tops it for me. And it's definitely the best driving and the most fun to drive. Drives like a car in a way, or like a tall van. Just look at it, especially when you go for the black grille, the way it sort of wraps around towards the windows. It's really, really smart. But yeah, about the mod, it's not Scania RJL levels, which is not what I was expecting, but I was hoping that it was going to be that level. It's the first time I've seen this mod. If you do want to check it out, I've left a link to it in my mod spreadsheet, and the link to the mod spreadsheet is in the description. But it definitely does add a fair few options over what SCS do. Just some small details like the radar and the number plate holders I really like. They sort of finish it off a little bit more. But again, I'm still waiting for someone to do an RJL Next Generation Scania, because that's what I think this needs. I mean, a lot of people are still using the previous generation Scania in this game just because of the RGL mod and how good it was. I mean, the amount of configuration that you can do on that mod is the best in both Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator. It is endless. It'd be hard to make two trucks exactly alike because the amount of options. but I'm sure if they carry on with this it will get there eventually. But I definitely think it's worth having in the game just selected on. You don't really notice it's there, it's just some really nice options that you can add on to your Scania and I guess make it that little bit more finished. But yeah, we're turning in here now, so let's just park up. Really good and easy to reverse these. Pretty big mirrors, they're quite thin, the bezels, so they don't block that much view. It's just really nice. Into reverse, as you can see with the gear selector there. And in we go. Into neutral, parking brake on, and engine off. And the display turns off. Right, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Please do give me a like if you did, and subscribe for much more to come. Goodbye.